Hello fire signs, welcome back to my channel. Another pick a card for Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, anywhere in your chart. So we've got 3 different options here as per usual. We have the little, like, I can't tell if it's brown or maroon scarecrow for group 1. And then for group 2 we have the pumpkin on a stick. And then for group 3 we have the orange scarecrow, okay? Okay, move those out of the way a little bit. I am shuffling on camera as per usual, so if you don't want to stick around, feel free to fast forward or check the timestamps below, if I remember to put them on here. As per usual, it could be pertaining to your past, your present, or potential near future. I'm trying to aim for the future here, though, and could be speaking not only about you, but other people around you and situations and places around you. Putting those back in because that wasn't intended. Group 1. Cards for group 1, please. Angels, spirits, and guides, ascended masters, thank you of the highest truth and compassion. Got 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, never mind. 1, 2, and 3. On the bottom of the deck, I have awakening, a temporary pause for reflection and insight. An awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness. Charitable actions. That is the Fool card, actually. No, wait, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man card in tarot. I like where this is going. Fire signs. What else we got here? I'm definitely drawing out of completely different decks than the previous earth and air signs that I pulled for over the past few days. One more time. I'm gonna pull this deck too because it just came to mind and I don't want to forget it. Alright, group 1. The brown scarecrow. We're gonna go with it's brown, okay? 2 cards came up. Group 2. That came over really fast. And group 3, please. Wow. They were like, yes, message, message, message. Okay. I think I might be drawn to pull more cards for you guys in each group later on. A personal issue reaches resolution. Group 1. That's for group 2, actually. I almost said group 2, too. Group 1, please. And thank you. Group 3. Anything else here? Vulnerability. Meadow. It's not a weakness. Not a weakness. Too many cards at one time. Group 2, please. Not all these cards have unicorns on them, but I just feel like saying both of those cards that flipped over so far have unicorns on them. Anything else? Oh, that's a universal message for all. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Keep that over here to the side. Come on, group 2. And 3. There's one more for group 2 actually. Okay. Let's get the Divine Energy Oracle. Okay, I'm being directed to shuffle this one regularly. Group 1, please. Can we get one for group 1? Eclipse is happening in the month of November. FYI. Okay, that was a lot of shuffling. 2 and 3. 1, 2. And 3. On the bottom of the deck, we have Bust Out of Your Cocoon. And then we have the Awakening card. Awakening, where you see things in a whole new light. Group 1, please. Card for group 1, please, and thank you. Group 2. This came to mind earlier also, is discerning your intuitive knowledge or your psychic visions, discerning that from your imagination or ego as well. So you can do that by strengthening your crown chakra, getting grounded in your root chakra and your third eye chakra. I have to look at that. I think that goes with group 3. What else do we have for them? Angel, spirits, and guides. This. On the bottom of the deck, we have blessings are showering your lives. Fairy message. Alright, we'll be back with group 1. Wow. Welcome back, group 1. For those of you that chose the maroon or brown freaky scarecrow, I have no idea what color this is, but let's put this here, shall we? Alright, let's see what we've got going for you, group 1. Fire signs. Ooh, justice. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. So essentially, you'll win if you're not actually in the freaking wrong. Okay? Justice is served or justice is coming for somebody though. Legal matters, situations, balancing something as well. The moon messages a fiery climax approaches. So maybe you've been wondering about a legal situation. So, and I feel like the situation is going to turn out not quite how you expected it, group one. And this is funny because it says full moon in Aries and we're doing the fire sign reads today. So let me fix this freaking focus, shall we? Oh yeah, that don't work, does it? Does it? Don't let pride get in your way, Leo. Another fire sign popping up there. Don't let pride get in your way. A fiery climax approaches in the situation. It's gonna come to an end. A promise, a new moon. Okay, we've got a new moon coming up, so be sure you utilize all of your witchy woman psychic power manifestation abilities with this one, okay? Also manifestations coming in by this new moon. And actually getting the book meaning on it as well. I think there's something in there for you. Oh. This is the time to launch a new project, a new relationship, or renew something that has been put aside for a later date. Renew something that has been put aside for a later date. And this situation is coming back to mind, right? With your intention and willingness to allow a full cycle to complete itself, that which you desire will manifest. Ooh, I was talking about manifestation too, wasn't I? The seed of that idea is ready to emerge from the darkness of your subconscious into your full awareness. The next step is to put into action what is required to fully realize this idea. Yeah, taking action on the matter. A promise has two meanings. It can be a commitment and guarantee to yourself or someone else that a particular thing will happen, or it can imply that something specific is expected to happen. When your will is aligned with the will of spirit and your intention is focused upon what you wish to have happen, there will be fulfillment and the promise is kept. This card's talking about intention again, and here it's talking about intention. You will receive, you will win if your position is one of integrity. Oh, we didn't talk about intentions. Okay, if there's integrity behind your intentions. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So if we're expecting miraculous solutions to appear on the matter, it will go quicker, it will come towards us, it will be fulfilled, the cycle will complete easier, whatever it may be. But if you're going win, 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 where, how, you know, whatever, you get the gist here, right? You are projecting it to, you're projecting to reject, if that makes sense, to push it out further and to prolong it from coming towards you quicker. Curiosity, stranger, so there could be someone, a stranger, giving you good news in the next few days or by the next full moon. We have number 53 or number 8. And maybe your curiosity is going to get the best of you in a situation. Actually, I'm being drawn to pull the clarity cards on that card as well, so it's a good time to set things into motion. Be consistent. Maybe you're like, I don't want to step over this. This person sees me as I'm a complete stranger to them. You know, complete outsider. I may seem like a complete stranger. But it's a good time to set things into motion. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Be consistent. Maybe you're getting, you know, having to approach strangers for something, or ask a stranger for help with something, or, you know, put it in your situation. Imagine solutions appearing. Imagine good solutions. and seek hidden treasure. Going on adventure, I feel. A retreat, rest, and relaxation. Here's one more card here for you. Accept disappointments gracefully. So if something doesn't turn out, something's very disappointing, to accept that gracefully and not really harp on the fact that it was such a disappointment, because when we do that and then we worry like, what other disappointments are coming towards me? My God, when is this going to stop? Then you're essentially bringing that shit in on your own. So be careful. They were talking about manifestation here too. So be careful on how you're using your mind. We've got imagination here. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So I can't remember, was it whenever I was shuffling at the intro, it was saying something about discerning your visions or intuitive knowledge, discerning it from your imagination and your ego. I know one thing to know if it's your ego is if the ego is making up a negative situation or scenario in your head, or feeding you negative information like when, why, and how, right? So you thank the ego for showing up and be like, you can take a back seat now. Your services are no longer needed at this time. Thank you very much. Believe in the magic. Journeying by moonlight. Maybe you're traveling at night or wanting to take a trip at night to go see the moon, go out stargazing, going out by bodies of water at night. But funnily enough, Stranger in Curiosity has a pool of water here. Here's the unicorn. But he's like working magic over this pool of water, and then this card says believe in magic, and there's a pool of water here. Fairies, gnomes. Also says journey by moonlight. Oh, I did depict saying something about taking a trip or an adventure. Walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. So there could have been that situation that you were just simply needing to walk away from, that maybe your imagination or ego was fueling on, and it's just time for your higher self. It's like we need to walk away from the imagination and the ego aspect of things. Walking away and accepting the disappointments gracefully, walking away and seeking hidden treasure, imagining creative solutions. Travel. Your life purpose involves traveling, so definitely some traveling coming up here soon if you're not already in the process of traveling. Anything else for group 1? We're going to get a Magic Manifesto card. Final message. Greatness belongs to those who have mastered the ability to focus relentlessly on their ambitions and act decisively towards them. So there could be somebody or something that's no longer serving you, who's really holding you back from reaching your truest potential. Alright, I think this is all I have for you, group 1. Until next time, love and light. Hello, group 2, for those of you that picked the pumpkin. The sparkly little orange pumpkin here. Let's see what we've got for you, fire signs. The Knight of Swords, being decisive, focused, and driven, sometimes defensive. Events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional, sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. sudden or unexpected changes, reviewing options carefully. And some air energy there, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, which you could be dealing with, or maybe you have those placements. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, so there's a new moon coming up. I'm not sure what sign it's in, but that could be of significance to you. And we have a vision quest, the desert. That song comes to mind. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. I gotta fix the focus here again. I was gonna say maybe you guys are needing to focus a little more. Striving for goals and success, and this card does say focused on it. And there's a red bird, a cardinal here. Thought I'd point that out for somebody. Could be of significance to someone, could be a sign or synchronicity for you. And look, group number 1 had a unicorn card as well, so if you were drawn to group number 1, you might want to see that one too. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So this vision quest has been like a quest on a sense of self, right? And maybe even just a quest in figuring out earthly matters, political aspects, maybe medical aspects, whatever your endeavors, whatever you were venturing into, you're going to have victory on the matter. You are working hard on yourself, and you're working hard to see others with a loving light and compassion, and you could be dealing with a Cancer, and I almost said Aquarius, so maybe you are an Aquarius or dealing with an Aquarius, or you have placements in your chart. We have teachability, number 28, or number 1, hollow bone. We're going to get the book meaning on that. New ways of seeing things, though. Relearning old stuff in a new way. Humility. Being empty so that the wind of spirit can breathe through you. So you could find yourself potentially channeling, especially during meditation. Or maybe you're noticing an improvement in mental and physical and emotional aspects if you've been working on certain chakras. Hollow bone has come to caution you to believe only 50% of what others think and only 10% of what you think. Trust your experience, not what you have read in the sacred books or holy texts. This will allow you to turn apparent danger into opportunity. Remember that you are an insignificant grain of sand in the grand scheme of life, and as important as the brightest sun. Ooh, a vision quest about your family. Like, there's something going on in the family dynamic that's been teaching you something. And you're starting to see with fresh perspective on how you view the family. And air, wait, the swords, the air is, the cups is emotions. The wands is fire and energy. This is mental aspect. So yeah, having a different way of thinking. Different perspectives. Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences, number 20 or number 2. So you have suffered consequences from not so great choices in the past, right? And you're being more mindful about the consequences and thinking things through completely on certain endeavors or ways you're approaching stuff, right? Facing your shadow self. Oof. Yep. And there was, I don't remember if I've already said it in this group, but there was a message in the intro about discerning your imagination through intuition and ego, right? And knowing that, discerning like psychic visions or that inner knowing between egoic aspects and ways of seeing something versus imagination versus its actual intuition. So if you're having a hard time discerning Clearing your third eye and crown chakra. Even if you feel like they're wide open anyways, you might have some trash on those fuckers that need to be cleared out, okay? Addressing your addictions, group 2. And this could be of several different things, you know. Binge watching, sugar, substances. I think you already know what they're talking about, though. We've got love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So seeing those with compassion still, even if they're not very nice, still having compassion towards those. Seeing through the heart and not through the mental matters. Getting out of this mental state. We've got a lot of sword energy here. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Here's another little birdie. I'm not sure what kind of bird that is, but you might feel like you're in unknown territory right now, but you are exactly where you're supposed to be, especially in the family aspect, okay? Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true, because anger and negativity blocks our manifestation progress, right? So we've got face your shadows and releasing anger and resentment. So finally acknowledging that, oh yeah, maybe I did hold resentment and anger towards that person, whether they're still here living or they've passed on. Maybe it's yourself. Maybe it's yourself you need to forgive, or that you are forgiving for previous addictions in your life and how you acted and treated people while you were under the influence of those addictions. Career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Making sure that you know you are worthy and deserving of these good changes that are coming forth in your life, right? Just going to reach over here and pull sporadically. Here we go. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. So, working on that crown chakra. There's a few more cards here, actually. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Feel like you're implementing healthier ways of eating, healthier lifestyle into your life as well. You're taking charge with authority. Of course we are, because we're fucking fire signs, right? Alright, group 2. I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. If you were drawn to group 1, I'd suggest you go watch it too, okay? Or any of the other groups. Love and light. Hello, group 3, for those of you that choose the orange little ski crew. Really cute, isn't he? Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree. Can find some good stuff before they sell out of all of the good stuff, right? Alright, group 3. Scholarly, chillful, dependable, mischievous. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. A new area of study. So, group 2 got a similar message in another deck about like this. So if you were drawn to group 2, were you coming from group 2? Yeah, lots of studying. Maybe you're doing work and research for school. Maybe you're doing research for work. Or just, you know, on a different aspect of different cultures, religions, spirituality. Did you just buy a houseplant? Or maybe you're like me and kind of already longing for the green lushness that spring always has. Because winter is pretty long, right? Working through your fears, new moon. There is a new moon coming up in November. I forget what day it is exactly, but the new moon is always good for new beginnings or ending something unfavorable, planting new seeds, setting intentions.